Thanks for that, Rick. Buns looked pretty special. I've got another kind of street food inspired recipe for you now. I'm going to do some bao buns, which are kind of, very on trend at the moment, with some kimchi, like we saw in the video there, with some minced chicken and chicken livers. How are you with chicken livers?
Yeah, bring it on.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. And I like using the chicken livers because it gives you kind of a real depth flavour, really. They're often kind of overlooked, I think, in dishes like this. That's it. Bit of mince. I'm going to sauté off some garlic, ginger and spring onions now. Little sauces, and that's it. Right, so let's have a chat about this tour.
Yeah.
So you should be rehearsing now.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Tour kicks off next Friday.
Yeah, so we've had a week's rehearsal. Everything seems to be going well. We get to do 2 of our couples numbers that we did on the TV show. On the evening,
right.
And then we get to join in with the pros and do some group numbers with them and pretend that we're all pros running around.
Yeah.
Which is fabulous.
And are you allowed to tell us what dances you're doing?
So, if you've seen the TV show,
yeah.
We did...
10 million people have.
12 sometimes.
12, all right. Wow.
And so we did Charleston to, I know, to the Lonely Goat Herd from Sound of Music on the musicals week. So we're going to redo that.
That's that kind of puppet on a string.
The goats, yeah, who stole the show. And we've got a very exciting...
Because I watched that last night. It's quite odd.
It's so
I have to say,
odd.
that whole thing. But that's part of the kind of the appeal, I think, of Strictly, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really quirky and really different. And I think what you want to do is try and show the judges that you can be versatile and you can do your comedy and, just entertain people as well.
And also the judges, like, from what I remember, were saying how...
Sorry, Jane's a super fan.
Super
you are?
I've got a 1-year-old, so what do you do on a Saturday night?
Good work.
So they were saying how brilliantly in sync you and Giovanni were.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's not easy to do, I think.
We spent hours on it, literally hours, in the mirror, trying to make sure we were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant, though, but it was so quirky, and the music was quirky as well, because it wasn't just your general Sound of Music, it was like a hyped-up version with, like, weird drums on it. It was so...
incredible.
Yeah, so we're going to have fun doing that one. And then our second dance that we're doing is the show dance.
Oh, yeah.
So I was so happy to be a finalist. I got the whole journey, so that was amazing. And we got to do a last original dance. And I got to do like a Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers type style thing, and it was amazing.
I mean, was that your favourite, would you say?
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know. I think Halloween week we did something really quirky, which was Strictly First.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That was the theatre jazz.
A little bit dark, I thought. A little bit kind of scary. And
I thought that was brilliant. For me, that was the dance of the whole series. I'm not just saying that to you. No, absolutely. I thought it was amazing.
Well, Strictly
that was my Craig impression.
Was it?
I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah.
Super fan.
But this year they decided to do like couples choice, where we had lots of different categories. So it was the first time we'd done theatre jazz, and I really didn't know what it was going to be like. I thought it was a bit of a risk. Strictly audience might not be up for it, but it went down really well. So
So this tour is essentially, I suspect you get all members of the family there. It's kind of interactive, isn't it? So they can vote on their phones.
Yeah, so if you weren't able to come to the TV show, we're reenacting that on the evening. We get to do 2 dances, one in the first half, one in the second half, and every evening we get a new winner because our audiences vote on the night who they want, so we never know who's going to win. I might even be able to get that glitter ball after all. And
is there like an overall winner of the whole tour, or is it...
There will be, yes, there will be.
OK.
Yeah, no pressure.
And presumably there's around the regions, people are going to vote for...
Well, hopefully in your hometown.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
I know, but we're going to Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham, we're doing the O2 in London, we're doing Wembley, we're doing...
I mean, the arenas themselves are huge.
I know. So I'm used to arenas, obviously, through steps. But
good
it's going to be...
I was getting there, but yeah, good link.
No, but it's going to be really interesting doing it with the Strictly fans. It's huge, absolutely huge.
Yeah, terrifying, I'd say, maybe.
And also in the arena space, usually if we're doing a steps tour, we've got a stage at the end and it's all covered, but we're actually using the whole floor pretty much. So we're going to be doing a lot of running from one end to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you wind down?
I mean...
How do you wind down?
Wind down, yeah.
Yeah. Have a little drink in the bar afterwards,
yeah,
maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah,
how everyone else does.
Friends.
Right, let's just recap this recipe. OK, so in here I've got some minced chicken livers, some minced chicken, ginger, spring onions, garlic. I'm going to add some soy and some Chinese black vinegar for a bit of sharpness. There's some Korean chili paste here. Do you like sort of spicy?
Not too spicy.
Great. We'll push through that. In here, I've got some hoisin sauce, which is kind of sort of sweet.
Yeah,
so that would sort of temper the spice. And that's pretty much it. In here, if you look at it, in here, these are the steamed bao buns. You can make these if you're feeling adventurous, or you can buy them frozen, which is what I've done today, and they're very good, actually. OK, so for lastly, I'm going to just chop up these herbs, mix it with the kimchi here, which is available pretty much everywhere now, so that's easy to get. Right, OK, so as well as the tour, which is going to keep you busy for quite some time, in February, you're doing So
it's a happy birthday celebration of 20 years since Queer as Folk, the TV show, was on.
Yeah, which became a sort of cult.
It was,
thing,
yeah.
It?
It was kind of groundbreaking at the time. And what we're going to do, there's going to be a 28-piece orchestra.
Wow.
We're going to be singing pop songs, club anthems, and basically having a big old Mardi Gras
just kind of high
one-night
energy
special.
stuff.
Yeah, just to celebrate that.
Because that was very much kind of in the vein of Steps, I guess.
Well, I guess, you know, we've got a huge sort of following and had been supported by the LGBTQ, you know, community forever.
Yeah.
And I'm so honoured that they've asked me to go and perform. So we're going to be singing lots of numbers. The costumes are going to be amazing. It's going to be a full-on night of just fun, fabulous music.
One night only in Manchester?
Yeah, at the Albert Hall in Manchester on February the 22nd.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be really exciting.
And do you enjoy, I mean, you've been doing this from a young age. I think you were in your first panto at 6 years old or something like that. Is this kind of in the blood, I suppose? This is what you do. You get on stage and you perform and have a lovely time.
I've never known anything else, really, so I think I've been really lucky. I mean, I always say I'm grateful because I've always paid my bills by, you know, singing and dancing.
And having a nice time.
Yeah.
You still get nervous?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Even after all the years of...
Yeah, and I think it's a good thing because you kind of had adrenaline kind of drives you through, yeah. But Strictly was a totally different kettle of fish. I got so nervous. Like, the second, third week in, I was, like, physically shaking, and it was just... kind of the pressure is so heavy, I guess. But then Kate Silverton, one of my good friends from Strictly, she was like trying to give me tools on how to like put my nerves somewhere else and focus on it, use that to perform. And
Did it work?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, depending on the day and the dance.
Yeah. Because there's got a build-up. So all week you're rehearsing day in, day out for that one moment.
And
so the pressure on it is immense.
People are constantly talking to you because we do lots of filming in and around it for social media as well as for the programme, but saying, how do you feel? Are you feeling nervous? What's going to go wrong? What's going to go right? And you're like, I don't know, I feel fine.
Just go away. Trying to learn.
Yeah. But it was such an amazing experience. It's just something that I've dreamed of doing for years.
Yeah, because you would kind of, there's people who kind of shy away from that, and you really...
I was knocking on their door saying,
you wanted that call, didn't you?
We literally invited casting agents, like, for 10 years to Steps shows and musical theatre stuff I was doing. Yeah, just to say hi. What about me? So, yeah, it was an absolute dream come true.
Right, so here's these little buns. These are delicious.
Love these.
Do you? It's quite hot. Yeah. OK, so I've chopped up the kimchi in with some coriander and some mince. Mix that through with the livers and everything else. Recipes on the website. Right, let's just take that a sec. Very easy to eat.
I know, this is going to be messy.
I mean,
shall I be polite and do knife and fork?
Do you want me to cut it in half?
Yeah.
Really?
Thanks, Dad.
That's all right. Dad?
Amazing.
Thanks. OK.
It smells gorgeous as well.
Right, let's do a bit of that. There you go. Right.
Get your face in
there. There you go,
right?
get your face in there.
Yeah. Let's try this.
So, Jay, what would you drink with?
Well, any kind of light, crisp white wine, if Faye likes those style of wines, would work really well with this. But for me, I think I just like a nice crisp lager, just like really fresh.
Obviously not me this month.
Sorry? Oh, you're not?
I'm off beer.
Oh, yeah, a nice gin instead, you know.
That's gorgeous.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that.
Get your face around this one.
Here, you tuck in.
That's lovely.
I'll finish this mouthful and then I'll read that. So what will I be making for Faye at the end of the show? Will it be her food heaven soft shell crab?
Yes, please.
So I'm going to coat the crabs with a seasoned flour and then deep fry until crisp. I'm going to serve them with a sushi roll with avocado and rocket and rice coated in black and white sesame seeds, along with a miso mayonnaise. Or will it be hell lentils? So I'm going to cook pui, green and red lentils together with a parsley vinaigrette and serve with roasted apples, red onions, deep fried goat's cheese, crispy buckwheat and watercress. No, gross. It's not gross.
Yeah.
I nearly took it for an Otterlane gimmick, but I didn't. Right, and don't forget, what do you get is down to you at home, so log on now, and you've got around 25 minutes left to vote. Now, Raymond Blanc has another secret from his kitchen for us. A rather unusual but delicious fruit soup. I've done this, it's delicious. Take a look.